Hey, all beautiful souls! Welcome to I Neptune Tarot again. What we are going to take a look at today is your April Tarotscope. We are going to take, I'm just going to use some tarot cards and some oracle cards. Maybe we will have some stuff going on with astrology. We'll see how things are going to go. But I will check the energies for the month of April and see what more or less is coming into your life. So without further ado, let's start with the card selection. For today's pick of card, I decided to use the Spirit Animal deck. So let's see which spirit is going to represent our pile number 1. Which spirit animal is going to represent our pile number 1? We have the Moth spirit. Let's see which spirit animal is going to represent our pile number 2. We have too many cards. We have 2 cards for pile number 2. I want just one. I saw that both of them were birds. And now we have the mouse spirit. And okay, pile number 3 landed. And we have the turkey spirit. So 3 cards in front of you. Whichever of those 3 cards attracts you the most, whichever of those 3 cards your intuition is pulling you towards, select that one. But I mean, without anything else, just listen to your intuition. Your intuition is your main guide. And by the way, just to mention, maybe the timestamps are not working. That's why I will put some timestamps in the comment. Normally they are appearing on the video, but lately there was some kind of a glitch that happened in YouTube and my timestamps were not there anymore. So just in case, I will add them to a comment in case you can't find them on the video itself. And yeah, select your card and I will meet you at your reading. Hello there, pile number 1, for those of you who have selected the Moth spirit. The card's advice to you, actually that's your advice, that's the advice that the card has for you, and it is surrender now. So for the month of April, you have chosen the Moth spirit, and the Moth spirit is saying to you to surrender, to trust your fate, to let things happen, to let things unfold naturally. That's your advice of the month. I told you that we will have something to do with astrology. That's why I have my karma cards prepared. They are going to give us some astrological advices or some kind of astrological guide. So please, Spirit, would you tell us what is going on for pile number 1 in their month of April? Would you lead us? Would you tell us what is going on? Okay, we have 12th house, okay. We have the 1st house, the 12th and the 1st intersync. We have Saturn. Okay, it's getting even more interesting. And we have in Taurus. So, pile number 1. Let's start with your cards. We got in 12th house, in first house, Saturn, and in Taurus. What I feel from all four of those cards, I mean, the word karma is screaming in my head. Whatever is going on in the month of April, it has something to do with fate, with karma, with destiny, with paying dues, or things that are settling in place. The 12th house, first of all, I think indicates some kind of a, well, the way I see the cards, it does indicate some kind of a prison, but it doesn't have to be literal prison. It might have to be you being imprisoned by your own thoughts, you being imprisoned in some kind of a small box created by your mind. And the next card that leads after the 12th house is the first house, which tells me that you are discovering who you are and managing to escape that prison, or in a way I sense that you are reconstructing yourself and reestablishing your personality, being more capable to say me, being more capable to focus on yourself, and being more aligned and authentic to yourself with the first house. So I do sense that there is some kind of a transition from the 12th to the first house. The 12th house is telling me about some kind of a karma, some kind of heavy energy that you've been holding. And transitioning towards the first house, it gives me that sensation of liberation, letting go of karma, letting go of some kind of a heavy energy or some kind of a burden, and aligning with yourself, aligning with your identity. Then we have the card Saturn. Saturn is like the planet that has something to do with karma. I mean, Saturn is the greatest teacher that has a lot to do with karma, actually. And having Saturn at play tells me that your karmic clock is ticking. I'm not sure how this is going to resonate. If you are in some kind of a karmic situation, something regarding that karmic situation might take different turns, but I really feel that in the month of April, there is some kind of an activation that is going on for you, and that activation is more or less destined. You are walking on a path of your destiny, and with the Saturn card, I feel that you are just walking the steps that you are meant to walk. Some kind of a destined event might happen, or there might be some kind of a major shift. And then we have in Taurus. Let me take a look at the card. The Taurus sign in general is, I mean, not in general, the Taurus sign is a fixed astrological sign. It has a lot to do with self-worth, with material well-being, with even with finances. Having this card next to Saturn, I just sense some kind of a nurturing energy, some kind of a nurturing energy that is accompanying you in the month of April. Not sure exactly what is going on, I mean, by those cards, but definitely I sense some kind of a major event that has to do with karma. I sense liberation, and I sense nurturing energy that is focused towards you, being more, stepping into more fertile grounds, in a way. Finding a way to step into more fertile grounds where you feel safer, where you feel more nourished, where you can create, where you can build something stable. And it is all led by Saturn. And as much as I remember, Saturn recently changed sign. Saturn recently moved into Aries. It was for, actually, was it Saturn or was it Neptune? Well, anyway, I think Saturn also recently changed sign, because I remember that Neptune and Saturn met in Aries, but I'm not going to talk too much about astrology. I'm going to take my special tarot cards in order to get more details regarding your month of April. And for today's reading, not only for today's reading actually, for the readings that are coming this week, I will use the Osho Zen Tarot. Osho Zen Tarot has completely different type of cards. So this week we have Osho Zen. Next week something else will come up. I mean, every week I'm changing the tarot decks to keep things more interesting and more exciting for you, for the ones that are watching. So let me just reshuffle my cards. Okay. And let me take a look. Let me take a look at your month of April. Please, Spirit, what is your first message for the person that is watching me right now? What is your first message for the person that is watching me right now regarding their April? Consciousness in reverse, projections upright, and sorrow in reverse. Okay. Pile number 1. We are talking about some kind of projections, you projecting something in consciousness in reverse. As if the consciousness is diving deeper, leading more towards the subconscious. Maybe you are going to receive some kind of intuitive messages during the month of April. And I feel that you will be more careful with what you are projecting outwards. First of all, you are going to dive deeper within yourself and try to make some kind of a retrospection or reflection on your life. I sense this as a beginning of the month kind of energy. We also have the sorrow card in reverse. The sorrow card in reverse is telling me that your soul is not feeling comfortable being in spaces that are too narrow for you, too small for you. You have outgrown some kind of a small cage or some kind of a small space where you are being held, and you are so ready to do much in your life. With the projections card, definitely I sense your readiness. You intentionally focusing on what you are projecting outwards. But first, thoroughly having an introspection and reflecting on your internal world. Okay, let's keep going. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more? I'm not sure if this all makes sense to you, but that kind of vibe I'm sensing for the collective. First introspection and then focusing on what you are projecting. By projecting, I mean what you are sending out there as an energy, like what kind of a message you are sending out to the universe, what kind of things you are manifesting, let's say. And indeed, your soul feels shaky, uncomfortable in some kind of a small space where it doesn't fit in anymore. Free Spirit, would you tell us more about this? Can we get some more information about this? Turning in. The Creator. Oh my god, that's such a powerful message, pile number 1. I'm actually jealous that you are getting all those powerful messages. I mean, not jealous, but I wish I was the person that is watching this video. So, turning in and the Creator. Both cards are indicating that you are becoming more in sync with yourself. You are listening to the voice of your soul, pile number 1. With the turning in, I feel that you are reducing the external noise, and with the Creator, maybe some of you are going to literally receive messages from Source. Maybe some of you literally will come up with some great intuitive ideas in the month of April. Indeed, I feel that you are isolating any kind of external noise. By external noise, I mean people, environments, that could be workspace, that could be love life, that could be all kind of things that are outside of you, and you are completely focusing on yourself and you are completely aligning with your soul. And with the Creator card under the turning in, what I sense is that you are becoming more enlightened. You are getting some kind of messages. You are just moving forward with some kind of enlightenment, some kind of a blessed kind of period. I sense this more unfolding around the midsection of the month of April. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more? Can we know more regarding the month of April of pile number 1? We have ripeness and patience. Those cards are quite synced with each other, pile number one. I'm not sure if you are realizing this, but first we have patience and then we have ripeness. Both cards have pentacle energy, even though this is not a regular tarot deck. Both cards have pentacle energy, and let's say if this is the seven of pentacles, which calls you to have patience, which calls you to well, there isn't any other way that is coming to me to say this, but just to wait for the right moment, wait for the ripeness. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is coming with the message ripeness. So I feel that in the month of April, you are going to look at the bigger picture, or at least start to see things from the bigger picture, and realize that your patience is paying off. I think that some of you have been waiting for that moment. Some of you have been going through life and wondering where life is leading me, what is going on with me, what is meant for me, why am I experiencing all those things that are not aligning with my soul, not aligning with me. So with the patience card, I feel that you are reaching a point where everything is slowly starting to make sense, especially having the ripeness above. Also, that Aries energy that the month of April has adds that extra firepower. With the Nine of Pentacles, or the ripeness card, we have independence, and I feel that you are reaching a moment when you are ready to step in your power. You are ready to step in your independence. Please, Spirit, are there any other messages for pile number one? Do you have any closing message for the month of April for pile number one? We have slowing down, another pentacle card, and we have healing in reverse. Okay. Oh, and we have a secret card, and that card is success. Okay, beautiful. Pile number one, I'm really jealous of your messages. I mean, the messages are coming quite positive and quite overwhelming. So having the healing in reverse and the slowing down card is telling me that in the month of April, at least somewhere around the end of April, you will be conscious enough, you will be alert enough and aware enough to realize that it is time to slow down, because there is some kind of a healing that is in progress, healing that is not completed yet. So maybe some things are going to arise, like traumas, like reminder of situations that you have experienced in the past, but those reminders are coming into your mind in order to be purified. So with the slowing down card, you might realize that there is necessity to slow down, but overall we have the success card. This is the Six of Wands card, and the success card is telling me that even though you are slowing down, you are aware that your healing is still in progress and not completed yet. With the success card, you know where you are headed. You have some kind of a clear idea and you are moving in the direction that you are meant to move. So with that final message, pile number one, I am ending this beautifully positive reading. I really hope that it resonates for you, and I hope that all those positive messages that I shared with you, more or less, they are arriving into your life in the month of April. So thank you very much for being with me. By the way, if you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to hit the like button, and I would truly appreciate it if you share in the comment section down below how does it felt and how did it feel, and if it resonates with you. I mean, if it resonates with the sensations that you get that are coming for you in the month of April. And yeah, feel free to subscribe to the channel as well. That will guarantee that you are not going to miss any future tarot updates from me. So thank you very much for being with I Neptune Tarot, and let's meet again in some more tarot adventures. Bye! Hello there, pile number 2, for those of you who have selected the Mouse Spirit. The advice that is coming to you with the Mouse Spirit is tend to the small things. And I do feel that in the month of April, some kind of small details, some kind of small things might have huge impact in your life. So I'm not 100% sure what type of small things we are talking about here, but maybe we'll find out in the reading itself. Or maybe we won't. We will see what the cards are going to indicate. First, I will start with some astrology. I have some karma cards that have more or less to do with astrology, so let's see what they are going to say regarding your month of April. Please, Spirit, would you tell us what is awaiting pile number 2 in the month of April? We have in Aries, yep. We have in Scorpio, okay. And we have Pluto, and we have Uranus, okay. Pile number 2, the very first impression, the very first sensation that I got from your cards is that there is some kind of dynamic energy that is going on in the month of April for you. I do feel that there will be a lot of movement. I do feel that there will be a lot of dynamic energy, and you might find yourself doing a lot of things, a lot of action, a lot of changes, a lot of reconstructing things, and a lot of unexpected events as well. So let's dive deep into the cards one by one. In Aries, we have fire energy. We are in Aries season, and with the Aries card, I feel that this guarantees that you will have some kind of impulse, some kind of desire to move. Also, maybe you will want to be in more leadership kind of positions, or to make yourself a bit more seen and more like trying to put things in the right places, trying to organize things. Then we have the Scorpio sign, which tells me that there is some kind of sensation that you might get that in the month of April you want to change things, you want to change situations, you want to change, well, not just change, but it does indicate some kind of a transformation. Maybe in the month of April you will experience some kind of shifts that are changing your point of view, shifts that are changing your mindset. And to put even stronger emphasis on this, we have the planet Pluto, which tells me that indeed some kind of old structure, you will want to let go of it. And having Uranus next to Pluto, I get the idea that there is that more rebellious kind of energy. I feel that maybe some of you might feel a bit more rebellious. Some of you might just get that impulse to change something, to transform something, to do some kind of drastic movement in your life. This kind of vibe I'm sensing, but whatever is going on, I feel that it has something to do with your some kind of inner dissatisfaction. There is some kind of inner desire to change something that you are projecting on your outward world in the month of April. But definitely you have that desire to purify things, to clear out old things that are not aligning with you anymore, and desire to reconnect or connect with things that are more aligned to you. This kind of vibe I'm sensing for you in the month of April. Let me take some tarot cards in order to go deeper. Those are my Osho Zen tarot cards. They are not typical tarots, but they do have some some more interesting meanings, and I really love the pictures, the drawings, and all the things that the cards have. Let me just reshuffle. All right, let's focus. Let's focus. Please, Spirit, what is awaiting pile number 2 in the month of April? Integration. Then we have the isolation. All right. So, pile number 2. In the month of April, you are definitely integrating something. Not just something, but first of all, I feel that many of you have been in something like an isolation. Many of you have been pulled back a bit and trying to reflect on things or trying to reach answers on your own. And many of you maybe have been on some kind of spiritual journey where you are growing, where you are getting insights, getting information about your life path, about your life journey. And with the integration card, I really feel that in the month of April, something is sitting right on its place. You have already had some kind of awakening, and now you are starting to integrate it in your life. I can give you an astrological example. For example, two Mercury signs, Gemini and Virgo. Gemini is the air sign which has more general idea about how things are supposed to be. Then Virgo, the second Mercury sign, is putting those things more into practice. So the integration card wants to tell me, the message that I'm picking up from this card is telling me that you are slowly starting to put into practice all the spiritual lessons, all the things that you have learned, and something is starting to manifest physically. That's what I perceive. And it seems like the cycles are going exactly the way they are meant to go. I just see the snake that is biting its own tail and forming a circle. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more? Would you tell us more regarding the month of April of pile number 2? We have postponement in reverse. We have our ordinariness in reverse, okay. And thunderbolt, okay. Pile number 2. Definitely there is some kind of a huge desire to change something or to cleanse something in your life in the month of April. I'm not sure what exactly is going on, but I do feel that you have experienced some kind of an awakening, and after that awakening nothing seems the same to you, and your physical life has not caught up completely with that awareness that you have gained, that alertness, that awareness, that presence. And what I see in the cards that I just picked up, postponement in reverse and ordinariness in reverse, as if all the mundane life doesn't fit you anymore, doesn't feel like you anymore. And the Thunderbolt card is telling me that something dynamic is going on within you. By by that I mean, I just sense that there is some kind of a huge shift that is going on within you, and you no longer tolerate that mundane, that gray life that is going on. It does seem, you do see it the way it is. You do see things the way they are. If something feels gray and mundane, you see it and you cannot tolerate it anymore. That's what I feel from the Thunderbolt card, which is reference to the Tower card. Please, Spirit, is there something more that we need to know regarding the month of April of pile number 2? 3 cards. Understanding in reverse, and patience in reverse, and success in reverse. All right. Understanding in reverse, patience in reverse, and success in reverse is telling me that indeed, in the month of April, there is that fiery energy, there is that rebellious kind of energy that I mentioned with Uranus and Aries and all the other cards. What I feel is that you are no longer tolerating. You are no longer tolerating situations that are not you. You are just aligning yourself with your highest version, and you are not taking failure you are not taking failure as something that is okay. You are just chasing after your dreams, and you are not patient anymore to accept people that are either shortcoming or people that are giving you some kind of mixed signals, not giving you what you deserve. So failure is not an option here with the success card in reverse, and the understanding card in reverse. I just sense that you are no longer tolerating less than what you deserve in the month of April. Definitely I feel some kind of a fiery, some kind of a rebellious energy for you. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more regarding the month of April of pile number 2? Is there something more that they need to know for their month of April? Is there some kind of a major event or something that is happening for them? Guilt in reverse. And the Lovers under the Guilt card. Pile number 2, I definitely sense that in the month of April, you are freeing yourself from something. You are letting go of some kind of chains that were holding you back, and you are not feeling guilty anymore. If you have been feeling guilt, well, it doesn't only have to be guilt, but in general, I feel that you are letting go of things that were holding you back. And with the Lovers card, you are just following the voice of your heart. And you are moving on the path that is aligning with your heart and soul. Definitely, I feel that in the month of April, you are, let's say, in some kind of a soul alignment, but it does feel more activated. It does feel that you have a lot less tolerance for things that are less than what you deserve. I really feel activation. I also feel that there is soul alignment, and I do feel that your heart is screaming rather than softly and gently whispering, because you are tired of, not tired, but you do not have patience anymore to tolerate less than what you deserve. I just sense some kind of explosive, fiery energy. But it doesn't feel bad, it feels more like you finally learned to say more me, to say more I. We have the Aries, that was the first card that came up. So I really feel that you are starting to appreciate yourself more and realize that you are your own center, you are your own universe. All right, closing message for pile number 2, Spirit. Closing message for pile number 2. Maturity in reverse. Lots of reversal cards, which is not bad. And suppression in an upright position. Okay. The reverse cards are indicating more movement inward, internally looking at things, internally trying to analyze things. So with the suppression card in an upright position, we are talking about some kind of limits. This card is equivalent to 10 of Wands. And you can see that somebody's holding some kind of heavy energy or carrying something heavy. With the maturity card in reverse, that's actually pretty much the same energy that I feel from you in the month of April. I feel that most mature people, not just mature, but most people that have reached, that have had certain experiences, they accept as maturity to compromise with things. And in the month of April, something in you is going to shift. And you are no longer going to compromise with things that are heavy, things that are making you carry heavy burdens. And for some people, it might seem childish. For some people, it might seem immature. But what I feel from the cards is that you are not even going to care. There is some kind of impulse that is just pushing you to let go of things that are not you. Let go of things that are not aligning with you. That kind of vibe I'm sensing for the month of April. Definitely more rebellious, fiery, impulsive kind of energy. And it is a bit unpredictable with the Uranus card. But all the cards that I got here, they just give me that vibe. So those are your messages, pile number 2. If this video more or less resonates with you, or just let me know how does it feel in the comment section. I would really appreciate it. And hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Yeah, there isn't anything else to say besides do not hesitate to subscribe as well, because like that you'll make sure that you will see more videos in the future and you'll get more tarot updates from me. So that was it from today. Thank you very much for being with me. Sending you countless blessings, and let's meet again in some more tarot videos. Bye! Last but not least, we have pile number 3 with the Turkey Spirit, and let's see what advice the Turkey Spirit has for you. Give with gratitude and grace. Alright. So, this is your advice of the month. This is your advice for April. Give with gratitude and grace. By that, I feel that universe wants to say to you, by giving, you are opening space in order to receive. It might sound cheesy, it might sound like a bit trivial, but I mean, this kind of message I'm picking up from the turkey, this comes as an advice. Let's see what tarot, first oracle cards. Let's see what the oracle cards have for you, and then tarot. I'm going to use my karma cards, which have a lot of astrology. They are basically astrology cards. So let's find out what is going on for you in the month of April based on more or less astrology. We have the South Node. Oh, it's not based on the planets that are currently going on, but on cards that have astrology vibe. So we have the South Node. We have the 10th house. Then we have the 2nd house. And we have Pluto. Alright. So, pile number 3, let me just take a look at the cards, because I'm getting some general sensations, but I need some time in order to put them into one sentence. The general idea that I get regarding your month of April is that a lot of things are going to roam around your career, your professional life, and your objectives, your life goals, your life path, and also money with the 2nd house, money and self-worth. So this kind of vibe I'm sensing. But let's take a look at the cards one by one. We have the South Node card, and the South Node card is telling me about comfort. Many of you in the month of April, you are going to realize that, not just realize, but many of you might come actually to a realization that you are holding yourself back a little bit with this South Node card. The South Node is about things that you acquire from past life, the things that are comfortable, the things that are easy for you, talents that you carry with you. And many of you might realize that you've been relying too much on your blessings, on the things that you are given to you, things that are feeling comfy. And I feel that you are going to expand those things and try to move more towards your goals, towards your ambitions, towards your life path, towards your life mission. So in the month of April, I just sense some kind of a transition towards your goals, towards your ideals. With the Pluto card in the end, definitely there is some kind of transformation that is going on for you in the month of April. Definitely I sense that you are letting go of old structure and adopting a completely new one, or transforming something in order to allow it to have completely different shape. I find it interesting that the starting card is the South Node and the ending card is Pluto, as if you are letting go of some kind of comfort in order to step into the wide world of possibilities. This kind of vibe, this kind of message I am picking up from the cards. Let's take some tarot in order to find out more. But definitely for some of you, I feel that you are going to leave your comfort zone in order to start something different, something new. That's the kind of idea that I pick up from the cards. Some of you might start a new job, some of you might have career change, some of you might get promotion, some of you might get more responsibilities, but this kind of vibe I am picking up. Let's take some tarot cards and find out more. Let me just reshuffle my cards first in order to have the energies well and the energies mixed. I mean, not mixed, but I mean, just to clear my deck a bit. Anyway, let's get started with the tarot. Please, Spirit, would you tell us what is awaiting pile number 3 in their month of April? What is awaiting pile number 3 in the month of April? Sometimes my brain gets funny when I do tarot readings. Just ignore it. What is awaiting? Yeah, we have one card. We have change in reverse. And we have postponement in reverse. Alright. This is similar to the message that I had for you, pile number 3. With the South Node, actually the cards are right under the South Node. Change in reverse and postponement in reverse is telling me that maybe currently as we speak, maybe even right now in the month of March, you are realizing that you are in some kind of a gray environment, some kind of an environment that feels more mundane, some kind of environment that doesn't feel exciting anymore for you. And moving to the change card in reverse, I feel that there will be some kind of internal change within you, first of all. Some kind of a boring, mundane environment or situation or life experiences in general are going to trigger a change that is going to happen within you, first of all. I mean, the South Node is not, it is a comfy place to be, but when you are too long in the comfort zone, things get a bit more boring, a bit more mundane, and you feel the necessity of change. Can we know more about the Spirit? What kind of change we are talking about? Exhaustion in reverse. Two cards, 3 cards to clarify the exhaustion. Flowering in reverse. Receptivity in reverse and breakthrough in an upright position. Okay. The messages are quite interesting. Pile number 3. First of all, with the exhaustion card in reverse, I feel that currently the place where you are or the situation you are in, it does feel exhausting for you. It does feel draining for you. And having this card in reverse, I do get the sensation that you are no longer willing to tolerate that exhaustion. You are no longer willing to stay in some kind of a mechanism. I mean, we have robot on the card, so it might be some kind of a safe structure, some kind of a mechanism, or even some kind of a work environment that is not fulfilling you. In the month of April, I feel that there is a little bit more of a rebellious energy that I'm sensing from you. And you are realizing that, at least you are getting to realize in the month of April, that certain things are exhausting you, certain things are draining you, and they are not serving for your life purpose. Moving downwards with the flowering card and receptivity in reverse, many of you are going to realize that you are not paying enough attention to yourself, and you are not open to receive by keeping yourself blocked in some kind of a situation or some kind of an environment that is not aligned with you. And what we have next to those two cards is actually the most interesting card, the breakthrough. In the month of April, I feel that you are going to get that inner fire, that inner fuel that will allow you to break the chains of situations that are draining. I really feel that you will figure out something, or at least get that energy to take a different step or do something that is going to allow you to escape some kind of a structure that is no longer working for you, pile number 3. All right, let's take some more cards. I placed the breakthrough here because I feel that this card has more significance than any other regarding the month of April for you. Can we know more about the upcoming month of April for pile number 3, spirits? The outsider, and the projection in reverse. Okay. All right. Let me just take a look at those two cards because the meaning, the sensation and the meanings that I'm picking up, for some of you they might be quite deep, for the others they might be slightly different. So let me just take a look at them. Well, first of all, with the projection card, I feel that you are going more inwards once again. You are more or less reflecting what are you projecting out there. Similar with the Turkey spirit, which says to you, give with gratitude and grace. And with the projection in reverse, what I feel is that you are starting to question, what am I giving? What am I giving out there in the universe? What kind of energy I am sending out and what kind of energy I am receiving. Then we have the outsider card that is above the projections. The outsider card is a reference to 5 of Pentacles. In this card we see a child that is in front of a door and this door is locked. So many of you are going to realize that there is some kind of limiting mentality or some kind of limiting thoughts or beliefs that are not allowing you to cross through doors that you always wanted to open and explore. With the outsider card, actually for some of you, I feel that it does arrive from some kind of childhood, not just traumas, but some kind of things that are more or less captured in your childhood memories. And those things have turned into beliefs, into structures that are safe, they are protecting you, but on the other hand, they are limiting you. So many of you are going to have a deep reflection on that topic in the month of April. What are those things from your childhood or from some kind of a moment that you experienced in your childhood that are forming into beliefs or into patterns that are making you seek more structure rather than exploring, rather than just being more aligned with yourself, with your true self. And with the outsider card also, I feel that many of you will attempt to go beyond what is in your structure, what is in your mindset or your mind patterns. Many of you will try to explore to see what is beyond that door that is closed. It is not just closed, it is locked. But I feel that, now that I look at the keychain, it is not even locked. The only thing is that we have a child. Symbolically, that means that some of you might not be ready for passing through that door, while others, I feel that here the collective is splitting. Others might realize that this door is meant to be open. Actually, some of you might realize that. I mean, I feel that energy for everyone that is watching this video, but the difference is that for some of you it might take slightly longer time to come to that realization, while for others you are more than ready to open that door. All right, let me take some more cards or some final messages, because the month of April feels full of charge, full of emotions, full of breakthroughs. I mean, we have Pluto. No wonder that we have Pluto. Please, Spirit, would you give us some concluding final message for pile number 3 regarding their month of April? We have conditioning and we have trust. All right. The trust card is completely opposite of the outsider card of the Five of Pentacles. That's the first thing that gets me as an impression. And then we have the conditioning card. The conditioning card, first of all, tells me about you being forced to follow patterns once again. I really sense some kind of a work environment. Let's say you are around colleagues, you are around people, you are around environment that you usually are, and you are not allowing yourself to be you in that environment. I mean, you can see that we have a lion that is around sheep and pretending to be a sheep. So I really feel that you are realizing that, and you are more or less starting to see the misalignment of your environment with your true nature, with your true self. With the trust card, I really feel that you are starting to trust more the universe, you are starting to gain more that surrender type of energy, when you are letting things unfold and you are just jumping without thinking too much, without allowing things to hold you back. Actually, the trust card, we have a person that is falling, that is jumping, but I just feel that the trust card wants to say to you that in the month of April, you are going to break some kind of chains and just move forward without any fears, without anything that is holding you back. Actually, that's the main thing that I'm picking up from the trust card, that there is no holding back. You are just moving forward freely, letting go of heavy burden, letting go of things that are draining or exhausting you, just moving forward freely. That type of vibe I am sensing. So a lot of interesting energies and events might be triggered in the month of April, pile number 3. If you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to hit the like button, and feel free to share in the comment section down below. How does it feel? How does it resonate? I'm curious to find out. And you are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. That helps a lot and I truly appreciate it. So thank you very much for being with me, sending you countless blessings, and let's meet again in some more tarot updates. Bye!